Alrighty, Coach. We're just waiting for the game to finish. To starting up the monitor tablet. In case we're post game is not really started yet, but we're we're in that gray area with the live stream, Coach. Where we start a live stream and we have monitor. We don't have it on the monitor yet for the tablet. Okay, so the game is still being played right now, and we'll just okay. Yeah, Los Angeles Rams, Detroit Lions 17. It's the fourth quarter, minute six left in the fourth quarter. Detroit has the ball, and they're on the looks like they're on the Los Angeles 23-yard line, and it's a first. It's going to be like a first down, another first down with a minute left. Okay, so there's another first down with a minute left. Okay, okay, let's get the monitor going here. Okay. I think he got the first down. Let's see. There's official review because it's less than 2 minutes left. When it's anything that's close, they're going to review it. I did the wrong one. Okay. I'd kind of be shocked if he didn't get the first down. Okay, so this tablet's not signed in, so I'm going to have to go incognito mode. Okay, it's still under official review. Okay. And the coach is over there just intensely waiting for this. And let's see what they get. Is it the first down? Oh, okay, so what is the call? I'm waiting for. Okay, let's see. What is the call here? What is it? How come it's not marked out? Oh, it was okay. First down, second and 10. Okay, so that wasn't first down. So Detroit has the first down. They're deep in the Los Angeles Rams end. Okay, there's the pass that. Oh, he kept them in bounds. Los Angeles Rams got all of the Detroit has got two timeouts left, and they're letting the clock run before keep going. Then they finally call a timeout. Why do they waste so much time to call that timeout, Coach? It's really strange. All right. Oh, they're okay. Well, third and 5. Okay, here comes a big. Here comes a big first third and 5 for Detroit. Huge. This is like not really the game. It's just a matter of making the decision that you're going to go for the. Uh, if in Detroit now, you know you don't. Let's see what happens. So the fourth down, You know what? You tie the game. I would. I wouldn't risk it all. Okay, so well, started at 35. So here comes that all important 3rd and 5. And here's the play. It's off. There's a throw. Oh, it's an incomplete pass. Okay, 4th and 5. Yeah, Dan Campbell's field goal. Oh, you got to be insanity plus. You throw the whole game away on one on the. You could have tied the game. Okay, the game is tied. Okay, so Detroit has to kick off. Okay, so this game is tied. Oh, I didn't go see if I'm on monitor. Okay, so well, officially the NFL post game starts with the end of this game. This game is finished. Now I'll put the extra light on too. Okay, let's see. We announce the post game. Okay, this is like this is like back in the satellite days. You got to start your channel somehow, or you got to start your station, whatever. You got to go on air, and it's hard to time it when you're that went into the end zone and out. So it's only going to be at the 35 then. Okay, so if you're the Los Angeles Rams, just don't throw an interception and don't fumble. There's no point in going for a run play. Okay, this is all right. Okay, a couple of what are we gonna see? A couple of tosses here. There's Stafford with a throw. Oh, dangerously could have been intercepted. Oh my gosh. Matthew Stafford. Wow, that could have been dangerously intercepted. Okay. Sports sports news review. Okay, type that in. Okay, sports news review. Okay, we're almost to the post game. We're almost there for the post game. Okay. Okay, there I have sports news review. It says live. Okay, so I'll put this to a side. Let's put this to the side. Don't try to touch Don't try to touch the screen. Okay. Okay, so and I'll add this secondary light. Soon. Okay, I'll add this light soon, Coach. It's just a matter of. Okay, as soon as the game's over, the post game starts. Okay, so it's in the regulation, so we can start the post game. Okay, get the light on for. Okay, welcome to the NFL Los Angeles Rams at Detroit post game with Coach Coyote. It is the end of regulation, so right now we're gonna do the overtime in the post. We're gonna do the overtime as part of the post game show live stream. The game regulation is over, but the game is not over because they are going into a 10-minute overtime. Alrighty. Okay. So there's we got the captain's midfield for the coin toss. Okay, so Los Angeles gets the call because they are the visiting team. Okay, so here's the call. Okay, heads. And heads is the call. No, it's tails. Okay, Detroit wins the toss. So you obviously take the ball first. Well, I'm trying to think. Can you take the ball? Yeah, it's in the playoffs. It's different. It's for there's a different rule in the playoffs, and for overtime. So you take the ball first if you're. Oh, it's a little too bright on the coach. All right, perfectly well lit. Well, it's commercial break right now. So, well, this is the NFL at Los Angeles Rams at Detroit post game with Coach Coyote, and they are on a commercial break. It is the end of regulation, and they're going to start the overtime, where the Los Angeles Rams will have to kick off to the. I'm gonna get. I'm pretty sure. I didn't see who if they took a receive. I didn't. I automatically assumed, Coach. I assumed that they were Detroit's going to receive. Let's see. This is too bright on the words, Coach Coyote. Let's see. Oh, that looks better. Okay, that looks much better. Okay, a little bit of adjustments. We're not a professional studio here. Sorry about that, Coach. But we try our best. Okay, so they're back to the live action. And, okay, so okay, we got the okay first ever playoffs with this. Obviously, how do you say? Sorry, the did I say playoffs? Overtime. Okay, so I don't know if any other games went to overtime today, Coach. But well, this could be the first game of the season and is going into overtime. Okay, so the score is tied, obviously, 20-20. Los Angeles Rams 20, Detroit 20. So the Detroit Lions start at their own 30-yard line. First play is going to be a double reverse, and it goes for a first down, and then some. Maybe 11-yard run on the double reverse. Okay, caught the Rams off guard and ran a quick double reverse to. Okay, that was to help Jared Goff, and he was kind of faltering at the end there. Could just be tired. Okay, so now he's gonna be okay now. Now he's gonna get now. Okay, here we go. So, they give another handoff, and what the heck if it goes for a nice run? Because Jared Goff was kind of well, coach. He was questionably throwing. It's so, and Matthew Stafford must have been tired too. He was throwing some questionable throws too. But if you can run a play, you might as well run a you know do a running play. Go for it. Okay, I got to trim down the tablet. Okay, I got tablet trimmed down. Okay, as long as I can hear my voice in the background, I'm good. Okay, so looks like the Detroit Lions are really marching in there. An outlet pass, that's a safe pass though. Okay, so they gave Jared Goff a safe outlet pass. Okay, okay, okay. So we got first and 10. Detroit spot the ball on the Los Angeles Rams 22-yard line. And then a handoff and goes for 3 yards. It's going to be second down. And in this overtime, the offensive coordinator is yet to call a pass downfield. Okay, now this might change here at a second and 7. Okay, so but I think they're still going to. I don't think it's going to be an empty backfield. Is it an empty backfield? No, they're still going to keep the threat of a run play, and it is a run play. And yeah, why throw it downfield if it's handoffs are working? You can't you can't be hurting someone's feelings if you're winning it by handoffs. There's no feelings left. This is overtime, and Jared Goff is probably exhausted, where he can't really, his arm isn't there to be, you know. Now he's short distance. They're on the Los Angeles Rams 12-yard line. So this is short. These are short passes now. No, they're going to stick with a handoff because it's working fine, and the pile is just getting pulled bulldozed forward. Okay. Let's see. So it's gonna be over. Looks like they're just gonna have run play and it's gonna be over. Unless they try to make Jared Goff a hero and then he throws an interception, but that's not happening. There's just there's no way they're gonna. Okay, Los Angeles Rams timeout because there's no point in keeping those timeouts. Okay, well, looks like first it's gonna be this is gonna be a game here because it's first and goal, and they're gonna run the play. All right, they're on the 1 yard line of the Los Angeles Rams, and they're not gonna throw the ball. There's just no way. I mean, you can get an easy touchdown and win the game. This is it. It's final, isn't it? 26 to. As soon as they clarify that the yeah, it's final. 26-20. Los Angeles Rams 20. Detroit Lions 26. But coach, now we officially really start the post game. Coach, Detroit was up against a very exhausted Los Angeles Ram defense, who did more than enough for the first game of the season, and it was just Matthew Stafford with some just questionable calls on the throw. I mean, questionable throws, yeah. But Jared Goff, well, they after 4 quarters, they got the hang of it, and that's what saved the game. Is they didn't have to rely on an exhausted Jared Goff for the first game of the season throwing downfield when their running play was working fine. Why would you? Yeah, why would you seriously? Like, why would you throw the ball if you're just handing it off and it's working fine? So, well, I could. How do I put up the score? I should have left space in numbers. But it's 20-26. So Los Angeles Rams 20, the Detroit Lions 26, and yeah, that's the thing when you don't have the digital. I don't have a digital screen to be able to to be able to. I would like to. I wonder if it's got to be like super light. Too bad these boards, digital boards. That'd be killer. Be able to have digital. All you need is just one and change it. And yeah, well, for those, yeah, because usually I put the marquee board on the side over here, and that's if I need a full board. But this setup I find that with Coach Coyote, it's using the Coach Coyote setup. It's very quick. Just put, it's very quick and easy to put. Yeah, this took easy. I was just exhausted all day today. Um, I think I might have had too much pasta, as in like I had, and I'm really supposed to be watching my blood sugar level. So I had I consider pasta, which is pizza, and like I had just a lot, and yeah, I passed. I passed out all day, and I could just I guess I can't have pizza anymore like I used to. It's hard to get this whole wheat pizza, so I'm gonna have to not have pizza anymore like that. I just can't. I can't do it, Coach. I miss pizza, Coach. I miss pizza. Like it's even like once a year, the Super Bowl. It's still not worth. I think I'm just gonna have to learn how to just I just buy a whole wheat pizza and have it on the Super Bowl instead of getting takeout pizza because I can't. It's very hard to find whole wheat pizza. Uh, I find why. And you find out later that pizzeria decides, nah, don't bother. There's not enough customers. But that's neither here nor there. We're only at game. We're first game of the season, and yeah, I had the pizza Saturday because I went out in a boat, and it just I was out in a boat with some, and yeah, all day today I got to watch the Bills game, and that was at least I was I wasn't disappointed. I got to watch the Bills game, so but looking at the highlights is for this game. It was it was a pretty good game to watch, Coach. It was a nice game to watch. So, like, Coach, we did pretty good this first week watching. Okay, so we watched the Thursday night game and it was close, and the Friday night game was close, and then we had a break from NFL till Sunday, and we did catch the Bills game, and I couldn't live stream. I just there's just I would have fell asleep during the live stream trying to live stream. I was like, Coach, I'm better off just watching the game instead of live streaming. I just I had plenty of sleep. I just had the pizza, and it was like I could, like I said earlier, I was nah, it was too exhausting. I just to digest that pizza, my body was too exhausted from trying to digest because it's about the white dough turns into starch, and I have to you have to process it, and I just your pancreas produces more insulin, and that tired me right out. Yeah, so I, but I did watch the Bills game where I did watch the Bills game where it was a good game, and it was really surprising at first, and it's just how like Buffalo was just not clicking in at first. So, but Buffalo got a must-have game. It's not a must-win yet. I don't consider a must-yet win, Coach. I know with Coach Coyote, should we call it just the way the old ways of the Coach Coyote ways. I'm not saying you're old, Coach. I'm just saying like and your ways are old. No, but always in the must-win category, even though it's game one of the season. I'm starting, unless you starting to change. I don't know, Coach. I didn't ask you that question earlier, but like, would you consider like it's not a must win, but it's a must have because you see it's not over just because a lot of questions. It's just what I'd be asking. I'm asking the same questions. And was it worth not playing the preseason? Yes, for the Josh Allens and all the receivers yes, it was worth not playing the preseason because it's it was just that what was I looking at here? Okay, so well it's just you, you're not playing the a highly regarded team to expect to win. Like Arizona wasn't expected to win this game. They could have snuck out with a win. They got a win and just went out of the building real quick. Don't even shower just in case they review the film and say, "Hey, it's just a kid." It's just a kid joke, Coach. Once the game's over, the game's over. But like that, well, like Arizona could have snuck a win out, and it was just a matter of, well, that's the game. It's what it's game is 60 minutes a game, and that's that's just the way it goes, Coach. And I'm not. I know it's not a Buffalo Bills post game, but just generally speaking, as a post game for all NFL uh, games today. Also, we should include also the games for today that notable games we watched, which was the Buffalo Bills game earlier. And it was just the questions I'd be asking is the this is just opening game jitters. They get Thursday with a win to go to Thursday night. We're going to do Coach Coyote and I do the NFL Thursday night football pregame. Well, actually, we're going to do the Monday night game. Oh yes, we should save some of our. Coach, I should save some. Well, for me, Coach, I should save. How much time do we have? Okay, we did 30 minutes on this post game. We're good. We got good time. I should save some energy for the Monday night post game show. Okay, the Monday night post game show will be. I think I'm gonna do a live version again instead of a taped version, because I I'm gonna do the first possessions of the New York Jets and the San Francisco 49ers, and just I really I hate to say this, Coach, but everyone, I mean, the football world is watching that game, and if the first possession of the New York Jets, okay, let's not kid ourselves. Here comes first snap, okay, second snap, as they say the game, that Aaron Rodgers does. Third snap, the game, okay, and then it's number 4, okay. It could be a punt. Okay, so okay, so but if okay, for whatever reason, if the New York Jets are 3-and-out on their first possession, okay, and they punt on the fourth, then I'll definitely be doing the uh San Francisco possession, and then we'll do New York again. And I don't want to sound morbid, but we just we just have to see that fifth snap. If it's a first down, uh, if it's another 3 downs, they punt on the fourth. The New York Jets on the second possession, then I shouldn't be saying that it should be okay. I mean, everything should be fine then. If Aaron Rodgers, well, hopefully it does not. I don't want to even think about it happening. But if the unthinkable happens for Aaron Rodgers has an injury, I mean, and if it's past like the third or fourth or halfway through the game, or I mean third or fourth possession, or more than halfway past the game, I mean we can't. I don't. We just have to. We as fans, like we just have to say it's just the way it's there. It's in front of her. Do we want it? No, we don't want to see it as fans. Okay, I'm sorry. Even if you're not in the Jets division or you're a New York Giants fan, please, you really shouldn't want Aaron Rodgers injury to be funny. You don't want to see it happen. I don't. I don't. I don't want to come on a post game show of the. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is, Coach Coyote. I don't want to go on a post game show with Coach Coyote and we have to report on an injury of Aaron Rodgers and how we should just like like accept it that it's part of the reality. And I mean, I just I'm not a young person where you find humor and stuff because who are these people? Even though I don't know them. If I was like 10 years old, or maybe 14 years old, and I guess I would find the humorous side to it all. And then regret, but then I regret later on in life, like I was kind of like, like you turn later on in life, you realize injuries are injuries. Anything that's said on someone that's 14 years old, it doesn't have to be like the same way of thinking, in my opinion, of life in general, as at 59, 59 or 50, 69 or 79, 49 or 39. Well, I guess 29 we start. I guess the average person is less cynical, Uh, so I don't know, just what I'm saying, Coach. That what someone says, like I said earlier, at 9 years old. Okay, we'll start that over. I should have started like this. This is what I meant to say: is that what a person says when they're nine, I mean, really doesn't reflect that when they're 19. And when they're 19, what it shouldn't reflect too much, like how, like I mean, it should be taken to task, but it should in life. If it's not very important, if it's just like silly things about like I just mentioned, comments about like a sports injury and finding humor in it. I mean, at 29, you know, it could change. It changes even more. I felt like I've changed a lot, and especially from 9 to 19. Okay, those are 10 big years, 10 huge big years, and then 19 to 29 is it's like it's just like 19 to 29 is just like, let's say, it's established, but in today's world we don't really establish, like I can imagine today's world from people that are just turning 29. They could expect change in their life more than the previous generations. They've been warned to expect change in their life, and I know some people have trouble adapting to change, and that happens. Okay, then the 29 to 39, you really want to be established in life, and then the 39 to 49, start to see the future of going to be uh, more complacent in life and realizing it. And then it's that last hurrah of doing things. Like, you might find people that are single doing outrageous things that they wanted to do earlier. They go, I'm able to do this now. And like maybe like say uh, go on the roller coaster one last time in life. It's like, yeah, 49 years old, that's 39. 39, a person is going to be usually able, physically able. 49, a person starts to realize, hey, you know what? I might not be able to go on a roller coaster in 10 years. And then at 59, especially at 59, if you can still go on a roller coaster at 59, go for it. I mean, because 69, that becomes even rarer. So, like, we all change our perspectives, and yeah. So, I guess well, Coach, you know what I'm saying. Then, right? It's like you have to deal with this with people trying to play on your football team, and you've had to make cuts, and it's like Coach, you can't. I understand you can't. Yeah, you just you cut players, and it wasn't the NFL back in the day. Like when you're seeing the picture there presenting on here where Coach Coyote is as coach and player days, also like part of general manager duties too. With the roster he wanted, and he knew that there was some players that were like diehard football fans and still wanted to play football, even though it was the feeling of getting Coach Coyote knew that the feeling of getting cut on a semi-pro league is like, oh man, I mean, like, it's just like there could be like the 29 it's a 19-year-old that's getting cut from a semi-pro league. It's like, well, you're only 19, you got another try another year at 29. But there's a certain age where even Coach Coyote has to say to him, like, maybe uh you know it's how do like try something else in life and like look for a full-time career. It's it's just, it's a tough one, Coach. It is a tough one. Well, the reason I kept saying about the semi-pro league is that kind of is because like just like um well I said like when you're like Coach Coyote, devoted football like you say, like devoted football fan, and it still had the ability to play past 40 years old. But it's like, well, he has the ability to play at 40 years old, but the body says, hey, I'm 40, big injury happens. So that's why I'm saying like that was the coach player days photo where he was coach and player, but he only played with there was a like fourth like I said the quarterback was all three quarterbacks. Well, in his league there were all three quarterbacks, and the three you can have three quarterbacks on the roster spot, and well, the coach was the fourth quarterback on that team. those days in this photo here. So, well, I guess those were good times back in the day, Coach Coyote on the sidelines. Well, those were the times, and okay, I could say like I wish I even had your career, Coach Coyote. I would take Coach Coyote's career even. I'd say it was a good career. You made a live. You made a living off of playing football for a while. That's pretty good, and you still do. Well, on the Sports News Review YouTube channel, not paid much. I just pay for a flight to Arizona once in a while, so you come back from his vacation. All right. So we're gonna save some energy for tonight's because I mean tonight. Are we still to the? Let's see, is it time? Is it now? Well, we're close to midnight here, so we could say to tomorrow's live stream is the Monday Night Football game, and well, we're not going to live stream and watch part of the game. It's just going to be like I said, just the pregame, and we'll do a post-game live stream. But with that, starting to feel a lot better today. So I better, like I said, Coach, I just better save my energy for some of it tonight because I am going to start to really get exhausted here. Okay, so I'm going to end this live stream and hope to see you tomorrow night on the NFL pregame live stream with Coach Coyote. That's Monday Night Football game with the New York Jets at the San Francisco 49ers. Hope to see you there. So for tonight, we both coach over both Coach Coyote and I are saying over and out.